Hey guys, Henry here from Product Creation Formula. In this video, we're going to be talking about 5 simple ways on how you can create your own e-course. But before we go ahead and do that, I just want to let you know that here at Product Creation Formula, we love to give you tips and tricks to help you create your products quickly and easily. Along with that, we also do product reviews as well as tips on how to make money online. So if that's the sort of thing that interests you, how about you smash that like button as well as subscribe and hit the bell icon so you can be notified whenever we upload more videos. Okay guys, let's go check it out. Okay guys, in this part of the video we're going to be looking at the type of course you want to present. Now, one of the things you have to look at is, are you going to be presenting it as like a PowerPoint course? That's much like what we're doing right now, and just having it as a PowerPoint course. Usually when you do most courses on places like Udemy or on Skillshare Teachable, you don't tend to show your face, you just do the PowerPoint course. But because I'm doing this as a YouTube video, I'm presenting my face. Now another one you might want to look at are how-to videos. Now if you're doing something that you can create on your desk or something like that, and you're showing somebody a close-up of what you're doing, you can actually have a close-up image on your desk, and you can have hands creating something. You can have showing people how something is done. You can be doing that type of one. Or you can be doing like a whiteboard video, where you have a whiteboard behind you and you're up and you're talking like you would if you were in front of a classroom. And you can be explaining things on a whiteboard and things the way that teachers do at school. Or you can do a desktop share. Now they're the ones I primarily love to do, because desktop shares are so much easier, and I find that I can explain it as I go along. It's much easier. In step 2, we're looking at what type of structure. Now what do I actually mean by that? Well, you can have a look at the types of things like modules. Are you going to be creating your course in modules, where you've got, like what I do when I create my courses, I'll do maybe 5 or 6 modules, and that'll include things like module 1, which is the foundational structure of the course. Module 2 might be like on how to create an ebook and all the steps involved in that, and there'll be several videos involved in that. Module 3 might be how to create a video course. Module 4 would be something along the lines of creating PLR, or editing PLR videos or PLR ebooks. Module 5 would be things like doing upgrades, talking about the various upgrades you can give to your clients, etc. So you can break it up into several modules to make it easier for your clients or your audience to really engage in what you're doing. Or you might decide that you want to do a short course that goes from 1 video through to 10 videos, and you just have it all going in one go. Video 1 to video 10, video 1 to video 15, 20, 30, etc. Step 3. How long will your video course go for? Are you going to be doing a long form format or a short form format? Well, let me explain what the difference is. A short form format is maybe an hour to an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours long, where you've got your videos that go in there, and you have maybe 10-15 videos, and it only goes for like an hour and a half, 2 hours maybe. Or you can have a long form format which goes for 3 hours or more. And usually the long form format are a little bit more in depth. Now in this particular one, in Udemy Skillshare Teachable, they recommend between 2 to 5 minutes, maximum 10 minutes long. In step 4, we're going to be talking about basic or in depth. Now, in the basic, we're looking at maybe 1 to 2 hours long, and probably no more than that, and that's what would be highly recommended. Or are you going to go more in depth, between 3 to 10 hours long or more? You see, the reason why you might want to do that is because, as I said, you can then go across and send them to this other one. You don't want to be doing long form formats in Udemy or in Teachable or one of those ones, because most likely you won't be able to charge as high a price point as you would like, because people will look at all the other courses that are out there and go, nah, you're too expensive. You might be charging, say, $195 for your course, and people will look at that and go, but I can get the same course, or what they think might be the same course, in for a quarter of the price. So use those higher price points of $197 and whatever else for your almost like university style courses that you can then have on your own website, because then you can dictate how much you charge. So don't try and put that into places like Udemy, Skillshare or Teachable, because it won't be as appreciated as what it would be if it was on your own website. Step 5 are assessments. Now with this is really important. When you are doing things like Udemy and so forth, they like it if you can engage your audience by doing things like asking questions, getting them to answer questionnaires and so forth. And this way they can then get involved and they can actually learn and show that they're actually making progress in their learning. And that's often broken up 2 or 3 times throughout the course. Now you can also, what I would highly recommend you do, is you give your students exercises at the end of each video. Now why do you do that? Because it's a call to action. By getting them to actually take action on what they've just learned, it's going to encourage them to come back to learn more. And because you won't be as easily forgotten, life won't get on top of people, and if they can sit there, if you've shown them how to do something, then in the process of doing the video they can then go ahead and do it themselves. And this way they're going to be making progress, and they'll be more inclined to want to watch your videos right through to the very end. Okay guys, well this brings us to the conclusion. Now make sure that when you do it, when you come to the end of your videos, get them to make sure that they leave a comment down below, or get them to ask questions. If they have any questions that you can answer, get them to leave questions. Now, and that brings me to my last point, which is make sure you check in once or twice a week to see if there's any new questions that you can answer, because you'll only get engagement with your audience and with your students if you're actually available to answer questions to them. Now if you have 5 or 6 courses going, go check out the 5 or 6 courses, answer all the questions that are on there, and then this way you will encourage them to ask more questions and get them to leave recommendations as well. Say, hey guys, if you really like this course, please leave a recommendation, leave a comment down below. We'll include that in the testimonial section, etc. Get them to leave testimonies, because the testimonies are really powerful. And if people can see that other people are taking the courses, they're enjoying it, getting good testimonies from it, then they'll be more inclined to buy from you as well. Okay guys, that's all there is for this video. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.